the mid-range decks, Winter Orb plus Bouncer's your plan, and that just eats them up. But I have thought about just trying to do kind of like what you did, replace the Winter Orbs with counter spells or some a combination of thwarts.
Honestly, I've been really happy with the way that deck plays.
Yeah.
I took it to a tournament locally, and I mean, I'm round 3 of the tournament, and I'm still catching people off guard because they think I'm on one or the other.
Yep.
Like I either like I'm doing the fish plan in game 1, and then game 2 I just slam a second turn Dreadnought that they're not expecting, and it's game over, or the other way around.
Well, I would make room for Wastelands for sure, because that's when you have like the Stifle Wasteland Days plan going, that's just backbreaking for a lot of decks.
Yeah.
And plus,
I can see that for sure.
So fun and satisfying.
Well, honestly, there have been so many times now between the Vision Charms and the what's the Tidal Warrior?
Tidal Warrior, yep.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, you got some islands. What are you gonna do with your islands?
Yep.
I know the other day I had like a phase out a curse scroll before you have a card in your hand. Oh god, it's so good.
It's a lot of silly little lines. I don't know if you saw this one before, but in a previous Gauntlet, I baited Jens into casting a survival when I only had an untapped Wasteland. And he played around days and everything. I'm like, tap the Warrior, Wasteland's an island. I'd like to annul that, please.
Wow. That's awesome.
That is always so fun. Or gushing with your Wasteland. That's another fun one.
Yeah, I didn't even see that.
I will flip a rock, and would you like number 1 or 2?
I'll take 1.
All right. Scissors. So.
All right.
I will crush your scissors and take the play.
Sounds good.
All right. Good luck. Have fun.
Right back at you.
I'll keep it.
I'll keep this.
I'm going to start with an island and pass.
Okay. I'll do a polluted delta and fetch.
I would like to stifle.
You got it. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. I will play an island and pass.
Okay. Underground River and pass.
All right. Draw. I'll play an island and pass.
Sure. I'm going to turn up the light a little bit. There we go. Draw for turn. I'm going to move to discard.
Okay.
I will discard a daze.
Okay.
And pass.
I'll draw. I'll play an island and pass to you.
Okay.
So you are really lucky right now. You are really lucky right now you did not register Wasteland, because if one of these was a Wasteland, you would be in the Shadow Realm.
I would be, yeah, it'd be a real problem. Yeah, I'm going to move to discard again.
All right, sounds good.
And I'll discard a Tog.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Draw. And I'll pass with 6.
All right. Draw for turn. I just got to know what's in your hand. I'll take a pain and duress you.
You can take Counterspell, 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 daze, foil, or counterspell.
Wow, I'm going to take a counterspell. It's just one less that I have to fight through. All right, and it's your go.
Draw.
Wow, you have all the permission and nothing else. All right. I have an underground river, and I will pass turn to you.
Draw. I like that card. I'll play Waterfront Bouncer.
Kidding me? Oh, he's got everything. I'll take 2 pain to counterspell that.
I would like to daze it.
Yeah.
I will then play an island.
Sure.
And I will pass the turn.
I'm going to move to discard.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Untap. And draw. Swing for 1.
I'll take 1.
And pass.
And I'm going to discard.
All right.
A gush.
Okay.
Pass.
Untap and draw. 1.
I'll take 1.
And pass.
Okay. Island.
Yep.
And I'll pass to you.
Untap. Draw. 1.
I'll take my 1.
I would like to play Rootwater Diver.
Sure. That's good.
I'll pass.
All right. I'll tap this for colorless.
Okay. What?
Dreadnought.
Sure.
Trigger on the stack. All vision charm it.
Okay. It's gone.
Gone. And I will pass turn to you.
Untap. And draw. Dreadnought.
Come on.
Does it resolve?
Yeah, it resolves.
I would like to stifle the trigger.
This game is bananas. Yes, it's good.
All right, I'll pass the turn.
Okay, untap.
I would like to stop on your upkeep.
Upkeep.
I would like to discard a counterspell and unsummon your Dreadnought.
I'll stifle that.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, I will draw for turn.
Yep.
Gonna move to combat.
Okay.
I'll attack for 12.
All right, I'll go to 8.
All right, second main.
Yep.
Dreadnought.
Dreadnought's good.
I'll stifle the trigger.
Cards in your hand?
2.
2. I would like to foil that, discarding an island and a foil.
Yep, you got it. This one.
All right.
I just had nothing. It's like you can't stop everything. That was
No.
that was unreal. All right.
On to sideboarding. Don't mind that. Okay. Let's roll with this, and I assume you'll be on the draw, right?
I will. Yeah, no, I'll be on the play. Sorry.
I had to try.
It just feels like it makes a really big difference here, doesn't it?
That it does. Did you have like the combo rolled up, like in hand?
Yeah, I started off. I started off with like 2 stifles and a dreadnought. I drew another dreadnought, like,
Okay.
and a vision charm to go along with it. So
Someone had to stifle that fetch land.
oh my gosh,
Rude.
brutal. I was so worried about it too. I thought
Yeah, the
you
more
might
that
let me have it.
Yeah, the more that I think about this, it seems like Fish and Chips is just like built to,
Oh, it's such an anti-dreadnought deck.
Yeah, while being a dreadnought deck.
Yes, it's great. That's I loved it for the Gauntlet because I mean there were so many potential dreadnought decks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's like I kind of mentioned, it's a perfect 5th, 6th round pick. Especially being as familiar with it, and some jerk had to go and pick it, 3rd round.
Yeah, I know. What a jerk. Let's see if we got 15 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got one too many. Let's do one of those back in. Do 2 of those back in, and I'll do one of those out. Ah. So the sideboarding in this one is actually terrifying.
At least you didn't give me like a full set of annuls or anything.
Right.
Yeah, what would you... I'm looking at yours. I have no idea what exactly I would do. It's like you have way more than that you could bring in than you could actually bring out.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that you just you fight one fight.
Got 5 people joining us tonight, so thanks for
right
the
on.
people on stream.
Man, there is no good answer here.
Well, hey, even if you lose, you win.
Right, exactly.
So.
But I really have. I've really liked this deck, and I'd kind of like to keep going with this one. I've liked both of them. I can't be too mad. I gotta take. So
Does also matter, like you know who you'd be facing in the finals as well. So you're either on against Pit Rack or you're against Dead Guy.
yeah, and I'm like, okay, PsychoNought discarding cards, right? Okay, darn, it's in my graveyard now. Oh, shucks.
Also, the Merfolk backup plan that kind of gives you an entirely alternate angle versus those decks, which are mostly going 1-for-1, and whether it's the Innocent Bloods or the Swords to Plowshares, Vindicates, anything like that.
Yeah, but against those decks, how many Engineered Plagues like can you put up with?
If they Engineer Plague you, you just Dreadnought them.
Yeah, exactly. But against Pit Rack, you're going to need 2 cards in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty. That's a big ask depending on the board state. So
I have
don't know,
beaten Pit
man.
Rack with Merfolk.
Oh yeah. I'm certainly not saying it's not doable, but I think that it doesn't feel very good.
Sure.
So we got here. Yeah, I can do this.
I'll keep.
All right. We'll start off with a swamp and a duress.
Well, you can have Gush, Counterspell, Vision Charm, and you'll see 3 islands.
Okay. I will take the Vision Charm.
Vision Charm.
And I'll pass to you.
I will draw. I'll play an island and pass.
Okay. I'll play an Underground River and
Sure.
pass to you.
I will draw. I'll play an island and pass to you.
End of your turn. I'll take a pain to Impulse.
Sure.
I'll take that. And go to my turn.
Yep.
Draw. I'll play a Delta.
Okay.
Crack.
Yep.
And I'll pass to you.
All right. And draw. I'll play an island. I'll pass the turn.
Sure. End of your turn.
Yep.
Impulse.
Sure.
Take that one. Go to my turn. Draw for turn. Play an island and pass to you.
Let's draw. Let's play an island.
Okay.
I'll play Diver.
Sure, Diver's good.
I'll pass.
End of your turn.
Yep.
Impulse.
Okay.
Take that. And play a Limb Duel's Vault.
I would like to counterspell.
You got it. All right. We'll go to my turn.
And before we go to your turn,
sure.
Once that clears, I will gush.
Sure.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in hand.
Okay. Go to my turn. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to float 2 blue.
Okay.
And gush.
You got it.
I'll play an island.
Yep.
Duress you.
Joke's on you. I got nothing. Days or gush.
I'll take the gush. I don't know. I feel good about that. I'll give you a gush out of your hand. I'm happy there.
So after you duress me like turn 1, I proceeded to draw 3 islands, and then I drew another island off that gush plus the days.
I'll let the pool empty, and I'll wind up passing back to you.
All right, I will untap and draw. I'll play an island and come in for 1.
Sure.
All right, I'll pass you.
All right. Draw. I'll play an island.
Yep.
Plague.
Plague resolves.
I'll name Merfolk.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Draw. Sure you don't want to name Spell Shaper or something like that? Seems. All right. I will pass to you.
All right. I will pass turn.
Draw. Island pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Polluted Delta, pass.
And draw. Island and pass.
I'll fetch.
Okay.
Interesting. All right. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's in that hand. Duress.
I'll counterspell.
Okay. Pass turn.
Untap. And draw. I'll pass.
Okay. I'll pass to you.
I will draw. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in hand. I will pass.
Okay. Pass with 7.
All right, I'll draw. I'll play an island.
Okay.
And I'll pass with 7. Blue deck's doing blue deck things.
They sure are. I'll play an Engineered Plague.
I would like to annul.
Sure. Pass to you.
Untap. And draw. 6, 7 in hand. I will pass.
Gonna discard a
Okay.
Stifle. And pass.
All right. I will draw. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll go ahead and play an island and pass with 7 in hand.
All right. Good thing I built such powerhouse decks for us.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to discard.
Okay.
I'll discard a foil.
Okay.
And pass turn.
And draw. I would like to move to discard.
All right.
I'll discard a bouncer.
Okay.
And pass.
Okay. End of your turn.
Yep.
I'd like to play Limdul's Vault.
All right. I will counterspell.
I'll foil that.
I would like to hard cast my days.
All right. All right.
You're up.
Draw. Cards in hand.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Island.
Yep.
I'd like to play a Psychotog.
I will hard cast a foil.
Sure. Pass to you.
Untap. And draw. 5 cards in hand. I will pass.
I'll pass to you.
Draw. 6 cards in hand. I'll pass to you.
6 cards in hand.
High octane magic.
Oh my gosh. Blue deck's gonna blue deck. Pass turn.
Draw. Cards in your hand.
6.
6. All right. I have 7 in hand. I will pass.
All right. Seven headed back to you.
Draw. Dreadnought.
Annul. Come on, fight me for it. I got all this mana I'm not
You
doing anything with.
have. Okay, it's an old.
All right.
I'll pass. 7 in hand.
Play an island.
Yep.
Pass, 6 in hand.
All right, untap. Draw. Play an island and pass.
Pass, 7 in hand.
And draw. Island go.
Pass turn. Oh, wait, no. I have to discard.
Yep.
Discard a stifle.
Okay.
Pass.
We'll draw. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Island.
Okay.
7 in hand, I'll pass.
All right. Draw for turn. I'll play a Dreadnought. All
That's a weird looking
second.
Dreadnought.
Yeah, no. Sorry.
I would like to float 2.
Sure.
And gush.
Gush resolves.
1, 2. I would like to foil, discarding. I'm just going to discard 2 islands.
I am going to counterspell that.
Okay. PsychoNought good.
All right. I will pass to you.
I will draw. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will play an island and pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Yep.
I'm going to move to combat.
Sure.
Swing with Dr. Teeth.
All right. No blocks.
All right. I'm going to float 2 blue and gush.
I think that gives you lethal.
It's super, super lethal. If you've got nothing, we're going to game 3.
Vision Charm, double stifle right there, a null, and then I've got the bouncer and diver stuck in my hand.
I've got an absurd hand of just anger and hate. Pick your battles, kids. There are certain things I'm willing to fight over, and certain things I'm not. All right, I am going to do slight modification here, though. This did not go exactly to plan.
You didn't expect to win with PsychoNought on turn 30?
I mean, no, that part went to plan. But there was another thing that did not go to plan. I'm adjusting that right now.
Just a second, I have to make sure my laptop is plugged in and has juice to get through the match now.
Oh, I know. That was
expecting,
not what we thought at all.
I was expecting 15 minutes. Though, to be fair, my laptop does not hold a charge at all.
Gotcha.
Don't buy Dell, kids. Don't buy Dell.
Oh, no. I actually treated myself. I've been spending so much time on the road that I actually treated myself to a nice laptop recently.
Oh, nice. And I see that you got yourself on MTGO.
Yeah, that's exciting since everyone's playing there.
I know all the cool kids are doing it.
All the cool kids are doing it. Yeah, we would be chatting, and like no matter who I was talking to, you've got to finish up getting on MTGO. Yeah, one of these days I'll remember to finish up.
Yeah, I will finally get around to returning my cards here. I just did my, what is it, 6th league, I want to say.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good way. I mostly try out jank.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I had a friend, so I've been so like I have like I swear I have like 15 minutes at a time to screw with it. So I
Mhm.
haven't really gotten established and figured out like what it takes to get cards. And I tried to buy cards from one of those bots,
Okay.
and like I needed tickets to do it, and I didn't have the tickets, and I couldn't figure out where to get the ticket. It was a thing. But a friend of mine, one of our locals, Ben Light Slider on MTGO, good dude, helped me recently. I'm like, can I just PayPal you? And you just like, here's a list. Can you put this together? And I'll just PayPal you.
Nice.
Done.
Yeah, I just do a rental service. That's why I recommend.
I actually want to do the rental service now, but I wanted to have a couple things put together.
Sure. I mean, you might as well buy Sly. You're gonna, play it enough, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, sooner or later, you just got to pick a
I
thing, right?
suppose. I suppose dreadnoughts, and since you love them so much.
I, okay, the dreadnought thing was a troll. You saw the group chat
Oh yeah.
where like, how many psychotogs do I have to put in a psychotog list before it's called psychotog? And like,
I
oh,
said
does
3.
is Ponza considered aggro? And like, oh gosh, we're gonna play aggro Ponza or Ponza in the aggro slot. We're gonna play Dreadnought, or we're gonna play Togless Tog. What were the other like
Oh, I
super
know.
bizarre? There were so many that I'm like, come on, guys.
Yeah, some people feel a need to diverge as much as they possibly can.
Yeah. So
BK was
I put
BK was
together the
totally like that
list.
last year. Yeah.
I put together the list, and like I had my screenshot of Mana Vault with like Goblin Tog or Goblin Knot and Draco Knot and like everything. But I put together the PsychoNought, and like this thing might actually be good. What? What's going on? This might do a thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been like it was not abnormal when Blue Black was the considered the most powerful version to run a single Psychotog in the main deck. To
I
even have like maybe 2 in the 75 total. That wasn't unusual.
I'm a huge fan of it. Tog wins games.
All right. I will bottom this.
All right.
And I'll play an island and pass.
All right. I will also play an island and pass.
I will draw. I'll play an island. I'll play a lord.
I'll daze it.
I'm dazed. Pass.
All right. I will draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play a polluted delta.
Yep.
I'll crack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where are you? There it is.
The one swamp.
The one swamp. And duress you.
All right. You get Stifle, Annul, or Counterspell, and then you'll see a bouncer.
Okay. Let's take Counterspell.
Okay. Counterspell down.
Okay. And pass to you.
Untap and draw. Let's play bouncer.
Sure.
And pass.
Draw. I'll play an island.
Yep.
And I'll smother the bouncer.
He's smothered.
And pass to you.
Untap and draw. Diver.
Okay.
Pass.
Play a Tog.
You've got a Tog.
Pass turn.
Untap and draw. I'll play Diver. I'll
Okay.
pass to you.
Play an Underground River.
Mm-hmm.
And attack for 1.
Okay. No blocks.
All right. Just 1.
All right. We'll poke.
And pass to you.
Untap. Draw. 2.
I'll take 2.
I'll play an island and pass.
End of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
With those, I will impulse.
Sure.
I'll take that. And I'll go to my turn.
Yep.
Sorry, quick math here.
Yeah, of course.
I'll just pass.
Okay. Untap.
Sure.
Draw. All right. I'll pass with 4.
All right. Draw for turn. Pass to you.
And draw. And I'll pass with 5.
Draw. I'll play an island.
Okay.
I'll play a PsychoNought.
I would like to counterspell.
Okay. Dreadnought.
Sure. Well, wait a minute. What am I
Yeah.
doing? Annul.
Okay. I'm gonna float a blue, and I'll daze
Yep.
your annul.
Okay.
And with my blue floating, I'll stifle.
Yep. You got it.
And pass turn.
Untap. And draw. Yep, you got it. There's no way to get through them both.
Yeah.
Yep. I needed to draw a gush or a bouncer right then.
Yeah, and
Or
I
my
was
own.
sitting.
Or my
I
own
mean, I was
dreadnought.
sitting with another stifle as well for another
Yeah.
bouncer.
That's kind of what I assumed right there. That was.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tricky. Tough to put it together through the disruption that deck can bring.
Yeah, Dress turns out it's pretty good in blue mirrors.
Yeah.
And also just having impulse and I not having any filtering at all. I think that is a big reason right there. So I was wondering how many brain freezes you brought in, because
Two.
it's like,
I
okay,
think
you brought in
I
the two.
think I only have two in this.
Yeah, you only have two in the board. I thought about it. I just went with the one.
Okay.
So I can have access to it.
Actually took out I started off taking out all of the dreadnoughts.
Okay.
But then I'm like, oh, then annul. I'm like, oh, I'll just blank annul, and I'm like, oh, it's still really good at engineered plague, which was my whole plan. I'm just like, I'll just engineered plague and win this with a tog. I can play the long game here.
Yeah, I don't have like too much removal that you need vision charm for. So you could, I would see like cutting the vision charms.
I cut the vision charms and the dreadnoughts, and I kept in. So I just went down, and this time I went to 3 and 3.
Okay.
The 3 dreadnought, 3 stifle in.
Yeah.
And I keep cutting the LDVs. They've not been super good for me.
Mm-hmm. I think without Lotus Petal, they're a lot worse.
Yeah. So yeah, I just went 3 and 3. So I took out one of each of those. Took out all of the vision charms and the LDVs.
Yeah. And Knowles obviously come in. I took out the Tidal Warriors since they don't do really much at all. And then just the one brain freeze, of course, for the sideboard mapping, but also it's like I don't want to be loaded up on the brain freezes, and like the only chance that I have it, like I'm brain freezing into a lethal Psychotog.
Well, yeah, I was getting ready to like brain. I was doing the math, like, do I brain freeze myself here?
Yeah, sure.
Because that's absolutely in play for this deck to vision charm or brain freeze itself.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Into a lethal tog. Like it's great to like turn your dead vision charms into like I vision charm myself, I vision charm myself, I vision charm myself, I brain freeze myself, swing.
That's beautiful right there.
Yeah. It
works.
It gets fun. So cool. Like the deck that has been the subject of many memes goes on to the.
I mean, it's not a Psychotog deck. I mean,
no,
when you take
the thing is, I actually started with that Esper one that I had built.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I just like pulled out the white. I'm like, huh, I've cleared, I think it was like 9 spots just by 9 spots in this deck because I wanted to focus more on Gush. I wanted to play more Gush. So I'm like, I want Gush in. I have the now access to the. I think I was playing 2 Gush before, but I want to maximize like full 4 Gush. And now that without that white splash, you could just put in the Dreadnought package, and it actually like for all the crazy funny memes that I was coming up with to troll the group, that actually wound up being something I was pretty excited about. Like this deck feels good.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Noel doesn't counter Psychotog. That was my problem.
Yeah. Well, and that was the cool thing. Like having that duress, just I could. So I started off that one, by the way. I'm like, I'm just gonna duress this guy and try to slam I had the Dreadnought early. I had Island, Delta, and Stifle Dreadnought in hand to start that, and
Nice.
a Duress. I'm like, I'm just gonna chew this guy's hand up. Oh, and the Daze. I'm like, I just chew his hand up and slam this early combo, and I think he's in trouble. And then it was just like,
Oh yeah.
No, we'll just go back to the control game. This plan hasn't worked out like I wanted it to. Just had too much to deal with.
Yep. Interesting how they line up each other. But anyway, congratulations on taking 2 decks to the semifinals and then onto the finals here. So you've guaranteed yourself either a Chroma or Phage right here.
Oh, sweet. I'll find a way to use both of those. So perfect. All right, man. Thank you so much for the games. It was great playing against you.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.